Burrow, sidearm toss underneath to Boyd. And he's buried at the 20-yard line, just trying to set themselves up.
Back in the Bears and Jets game on 2nd and 6, Mike White, who has hit 10 different receivers in this game. Tyler Conklin, he started off the game by hitting on a pass. Conklin catches that one, doesn't care about the rain, the elements. The Jets clicking on offense and hand it off this time. Ty Johnson, missed tackle there, missed tackle there, missed tackle there. Bears, what are we doing? What are we doing? I'll tell you what the Jets are doing. They're going in for another touchdown, waiting on the extra point. 30-10, the Jets have the lead as Evan McPherson goes through again. And that game, it's been sitting on 10-10 for much of the second quarter and the third quarter. Finally, we have a leader, and that's the Bengals at 13-10. 2.5 minutes remaining in the third frame. 3rd and 9 as the start of the fourth quarter is underway here in the Bucs and Cleveland game. And over the top, Mike Evans said he got held or interfered with, and one of the officials agrees. They're going to call that pass interference, spot foul, so a big gain for Tampa Bay, trying to add to their 7-point lead in the first minute of the fourth quarter there in Cleveland. We're going to come here, but we got an injured Brown, as you see, so we'll step away from that one. Go back to FedEx Field for a 3-point difference between Atlanta and Washington.
He's able to move past Richie Grant and still going Brian Robinson for 10.
I mean, I don't know how you stay up on that hit by Hawkins, but how you keep your contact balance right here. Watch this. He's looking at 34. That's all. Bam! Gets hit. No. I'm all right. That's called contact balance right there by Robinson, and that's a devastating blow, and yet you find another 5 yards at the end of that thing. That's not
well, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, 4-game winning streak, but we're into the second half now. They're down by a point at Jacksonville. Lamar, though, up top, Josh Oliver, one of the backup tight ends for Baltimore, with a big gainer into Jags territory. And they just hit another play to Devin Duvernay, I believe it is. It's Duvernay on this one, and it's field goal range for Lamar and the Ravens.
You can't believe the progress Oliver has made as a blocker, and there he hurts his former team in the pass game. Lamar steps up. He's going to keep it himself, and he gets inside the 20-yard line. Another first down for Baltimore.
So let me tell you, if you're playing defense for the Jacksonville,
Russell Wilson from his own 4-yard line gets the shotgun snap there, backpedals to about the 2, looks deep, fires deep, and into tight coverage. Defensive back, nice play to knock it away, and just an exciting incompletion, I suppose, as Russell and company getting desperate, down a couple of touchdowns. Final minute of the third quarter there in Carolina.
1st and 10. Jackson looking for Oliver, and he could not hold on. Wow, Greg Roman was trying to dial up the former Jaguars number once again.
you got 2 tight ends kind of going up the seams on each side, and all you have to do is pick where you want to throw the ball. Looks like Lamar Jackson saying, I'm going to throw to my guy away from the middle safety and just a little high right outside those outstretched hands.
He was open. That was an opportunity for Baltimore. Instead, it's 2nd down and 10. Lamar up the middle, sneaks through, and gets to the 10-yard line. 8-yard run for Jackson. Rayshawn Jenkins on the tackle.
So smooth. When Lamar Jackson came into the league, he was listed at 6'2", 210 pounds. Now he's 6'3", 230 pounds. We asked him about that in the meetings. He said, I guess I've grown an inch. I said, well, are you going to be 6'5" in 5 more years? He said, no, I'm just 26. Maybe I've stopped growing by now. But just a physical runner in between the tackles Lamar Jackson has become.
3rd and 2. Edwards. And he's got the first down. 1st and goal, Baltimore. Andrew Wingard makes the tackle, but a good-looking drive here by the Ravens. Exactly what they needed out of the locker room.
You've got to have guys who are physical up front. This is a hitch in the mouth team, and Gus Edwards running through some arm tackles, picking up that first down.
We'll double box in Tennessee. Just had a roughing the passer penalty, so an automatic first down and not goal to go. It's 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line.
Get it.
1st and goal. Justice Hill, the running back. Lamar himself again. And he is taken down.
Shredding through. 5-yard pickup. Logan Wilson with the stop.
And everyone got involved in that one for Tennessee, including Cody Hollister, number 8, the wide receiver. As he comes back inside. And look at him downfield, trying to create a little space for the big man coming in behind him.
And after about Lamar's 5th fake, from right to left, back to the right side.
And to your point, James, Doug
Well, we
Peterson
showed you
told
the
us
Titans and the Ravens in and around the goal line. How about the Commanders in scoring range with the ball in a 3-point lead? As Derrick Henry going to get another carry here and just get back to the line of scrimmage. Ravens will run it down around the 5 or 6 yard line. 3rd and goal upcoming for Baltimore. 3rd down and let's call it 5, call it 4 for the Titans inside of the 10-yard line. And Commanders get a penalty against them. So I think, you know what, actually, we might go back to back all 3, but the Texans, or excuse me, the Titans are the pressure point along with the Ravens here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Jackson, 3-step drop, pump fakes, keeps it himself, and down he goes.
3rd and 5 for Tennessee. Tannehill. Rifles up in the air. Incomplete. Okonkwo.
Field goal range right here. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, you don't want to take a sack if you're Washington. They'll keep it on the ground. There goes Gibson. And he gets submarined by the rookie D. Alford.
Some frustration for Lamar as Tucker comes out again. He's already 3 for 3. This is from 24 yards away. And Tucker is good. He's now made 91 in a row.
Tip drill, ball in the air. Who's going to get it?
Chip shot here for Shudak. 24-yarder. He nails it. We're all tied up. 39 seconds to play in the 3rd. Tannehill was moving gingerly.
Let's get a little game rewind. We picked up this drive around the red zone, the big play to get them there or help them get down the field. Ryan Tannehill, deep shot, 2. Their 1st-round draft pick, Treylon Burks. He recovered the touchdown on the Derrick Henry fumble in the first half of the game. That catch goes for 51 yards. Ryan Tannehill now over 253 yards passing for the Tennessee Titans. One more look at Burks here. Great job going up and get it. Last week he had a nice game as well. Had 7 catches for 111 yards last week. Did the 1st-round draft pick. And the field goal for the Commanders is good, so that's now a 6-point lead at the 9-minute mark of the 4th quarter there in Landover, Maryland. We'll check the penalty, but they're going to keep the points on the board here.
Was 4th and 8.
See what the announcement is.
Offside. Defense number 26. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is a good field goal.
Yeah, they'll scrap the
There you go.
penalty.
Keep the points 19-13. Commanders have the lead. Tua Tagovailoa, his day is done. Just shy of 300 yards passing and 1 touchdown. Dolphins rolling over the Texans, and so we go to Skylar Thompson to finish up the 3rd quarter and then ostensibly the entire 4th quarter. Miami thinks they've got this one put away. And Thompson shoots one outside there to Albert Wilson for a 1st down Miami. They've actually gone to the end of the 3rd quarter in that game. First play of the 4th quarter for Sam Darnold and the Carolina Panthers. Deep drop after play action goes up top, and DJ Moore over the shoulder grab. That's a nice looking 52-yard play for Sam Darnold. DJ Moore with 4 grabs for 103 yards and a touchdown. In fact, let's pick this up live at the start of the fourth quarter. It's a 17-3 lead. Panthers looking for an insurance score on goal to go. Second and goal from the 8 to be specific.
It's already been delivered. And Cardinal sin. Again, you're in a trail position as a defender like that. You got to spend all your time trying to catch up and try to play the eyes of the receiver. Mistake from a young defensive back.
Second and goal. Fake to Foreman. Donald rolling, throwing, got rid of it. Good pressure from the Broncos. Draymond Jones, who came in with 5.5 sacks. Close on that one, but they have not.
Let's go to the scoreboard here. Big picture, 7 games going on across the National Football League. We've got 6 of them now into the fourth quarter action. We've got a 1-possession game in Jacksonville. We've got a tie game in Tennessee, a 1-possession game in Washington, and a 1-possession game in Cleveland. It is time for the witching hour, ladies and gentlemen. Finish out your Thanksgiving weekend well when wins become losses and losses become wins. Panthers are winning this game. They'd love to ensure the win with a touchdown here.
And a high throw for Tommy Tremble. It'll be 4th down. Here comes Eddie Pinheiro to try a field goal. So the Panthers have beaten everyone in their division in the NFC South. They did have one loss. They split with Atlanta. Remember the crazy play where Pinheiro missed the extra point, and then the helmet was off, and then, in overtime, Panther fans realize what happened. I bring that up because Atlanta is losing at the moment in Washington. The Bucs are winning in Cleveland in the fourth quarter by a touchdown. It's a 26-yard field goal try. But the Panthers under Steve Wilkes are trying to stay undefeated at home since he took over. It's a 23 advantage. How about a little...
Let's check out this 2-point game. Still half of the third quarter to play because of the weather delay before they kicked off here in Duval County. Jags with the football down a deuce at the 7:15 mark.
You might be able to turn around and hand him the ball. Now you're going to pass the ball a little more, get some pass rush in, get those big hands up in the middle, because you're probably going to get a short pass over the middle. So if you're Calais Campbell and you're number 93, you want to be in the vision of Trevor Lawrence.
Third and 5. Lawrence to Evan Ingram, and he is short. Great tackle by Stevens. It's going to be 4th and inches.
You know, you always talk about pushing up to get the yardage. Yes, you want to do that, but you also have to have...
On a 1st and 10 back in Cleveland with the home team trailing by a touchdown. Got to stick with the ground game when you're still within a score. Nick Chubb's always a good option. That's a 15-yard carry there. Chubb has 70 rushing yards so far in that game.
At least they line up to go for it at their own 35-yard line. In the shotgun is Lawrence.
Go!
It's Dan Arnold up there.
Dan Arnold is under center, and that's it. Delay of game. So just lined up to go for it. And a disappointing series again for Jacksonville here in